Okay, I think we have people from all the teams, so let's start. Do you have any news regarding the shadow fork? I think Carlos was going to spin up.
Yeah, no updates. We're now syncing the nodes, but they're already syncing. Just that about shadow fork.
Got it. I will add this as well. I will find the link later. Any news regarding Shadow? I don't know if anyone has been monitoring it specifically.
No really changes there, but we noticed that the validation proposals have improved a lot. Like we have 100% almost all the time. So
Nice.
that has changed.
Perfect. Mainnet, I guess there's not much to discuss. I mean, yeah, we haven't said this on a core dev call yet, but we scheduled the hot fork on March 11th. I will add this later or whatever. But yeah, just I guess everyone here knows already because you are in the Telegram group, but the date is fixed. We have already opened all the issues on all the CL clients, so they should be able to cut releases at the same time as Ethereum. So for the most part, we should have the exact same releases as Ethereum, which is, of course, quite useful. Yeah, I guess there's nothing more to say. Is there anything else to prepare for the hot fork? I think we should be ready. So all good on that side. All right, regarding Hive tests, any news?
No, we don't have any news for this week. I just get from vacations.
Got it. Regarding Shatter?
Yeah, I think Mark is almost done with the cryptography part, and we have come to the point to integrate networking and cryptography, but we'll still have some issues with our P2P library, and we're trying to figure that out. That's basically it.
Awesome. Client updates for Netherminds?
Yeah, we are highly likely we'll have a release this week, which will be the Gnosis mainnet ready for Dankion. And besides that, no particular updates unless Marek has something to say.
No more updates from my side, sorry.
All right, Erigon?
Where else? Yes, I'll go on.
An issue that I was working on was the memory consumption for one of the filters for RPC in transaction pool. So question to the floor, if you have RPC methods for filters on the transaction pool, do you validate and use or return the blob transactions as well with the blobs, or you just return the transaction payload body? Like, how is it utilized? Because what happens is we have the blob validation and all the other cryptography stuff running for all blob transactions, and it becomes a little memory heavy if you have to say make a pending transaction filter or something and then return all the blobs as well into it. So I was planning on dropping it. I don't have clarity on it, because if somebody has use for it, then we should continue returning blob transactions through the RPC methods for the transaction pool as well. So maybe question to Nethermind or Geth, what do they do, or what should be done at this stage? I don't know.
To be honest, we would need to check. So if you can describe it on channel, I will ask Alexei or Marcin. They should know better than me.
All right.
What was the question? Something about validation. I didn't get it. Sorry.
So in your transaction pool, if you have blob transactions along with your, type 2 or type 1 transactions, the blob transactions have a bigger network representation as well, which carries the blobs themselves, as well as a usual representation of the transaction, which only has the usual transaction fields like who it is for and value and stuff like that. So if you create an RPC method filter for, say, pending transactions, the API would give you a filter ID, for instance, and later you can use that to get the pending transaction, for instance. So in that method, is there a use for returning blobs as well?
Okay, I don't know if there's a use. I think we haven't implemented it, the returning the blobs there. But I think I asked this question to Alexei recently, and his answer was that he didn't have seen any demand yet for it, so we haven't done it yet. But if we will see any demand for it, we can include it, we can change it. But I think we haven't changed it yet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is probably remove this functionality, which is causing a lot of memory hog at the moment in Erigon, so it should ease things up.
Okay, I'm not sure I got everything, so the notes were not very precise, but anyways, if it's good on your side, then that's okay.
And sorry, I'd like to know that they are also going to have a release this week or maybe on Monday. That will be Denkun ready.
Perfect. That's awesome. So EL will be ready already. And then we will wait for CL to get their releases so that we can communicate everything at the same time. All right, Geth, Guillaume, any news?
Not from what I told you, but for everyone else, yeah, I've been syncing all the way to London, and it crashed because of some nil pointer that's related to the configuration. So I'm investigating this. Unfortunately, I have to re-download the entire DB. The good news is that first it's going quite fast, and yeah, we saved it just before the crash, so that was also a good thing. But yeah, so it's basically a configuration issue. I know where to look. And when that happens, the next big challenge is getting to the next epoch change, or not epoch, sorry, but validator change of validating technique, which is at block 21 million. So currently I'm roughly at block 19 million. And then then there's the merge, and then I know I have the code to go all the way to Cancun. So yeah, that's pretty much the status.
Guillaume, I'm not sure if you are aware, because I wasn't on previous calls, but Ashraf implemented new state design, and it turns out that Snap Server is much faster in this half path than in our standard solution. And yeah, I'm not sure if it would be helpful for you, but just FYI. There is new possibility of snap serving in Nethermind, and it might be helpful for you.
No, yeah, I was not aware. I'm gonna say yes and no. I've been on so many dead end attempts that I'd rather stick to where I am. But if it's not too difficult to try, I guess it would be worth trying for sure. The problem I had back in the day was that it would reject me, and we never really got to the bottom of why I would get rejected. But it's definitely worth trying for sure. So who did you say did that?
Yeah, so I will share with you config because it's not in the main release. It's the experimental release, and yeah, so I can share with you information. And I think I was wrong because I suspected that the problem with SnapSync was performance, not rejection of the peer.
Right, but I've also fixed a lot of things since I tried, so maybe it works now. So yeah, please do share. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
All right, then there's just Gateway left. Any news on that side? I think Alex took over, right, from Anthem or Ivan?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ivan and Alex were here. So no, but we haven't deployed yet. We're in the middle of migration right now. So, and then, yeah, I guess it's in our pipeline.
You're migrating from one data center to another, right?
Yeah. So.
All right. Perfect. Well, I think that's it then. Any questions or comments? Okay, then. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining.
Sorry,
And
one last thing. For the consensus clients, we will aim to have all the configs in the same release that they will do for mainnet. So we can piggyback on the same announcements. I guess will here be the case, or it doesn't matter in your case, guys?
Perhaps it doesn't matter, but is there like a rough estimate when this will be ready?
So we are forking on the 11th. So at least 2 weeks, ideally 3. So releases by next week would be great.
But that's the case anyways, right? So Nethermind is releasing this week and Erigon this week or Monday.
Yeah.
So yeah, we should be ready for start of next week. Which would give them, I guess, 3 weeks to everyone to update. All right, well, then I guess that's it. Thanks for joining and see you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.